Have you ever wondered if doing good, even when it's hard, actually matters? Today, we are diving into a story that might just change how you see the world. A story about a man who had nothing, yet gave everything. In a small, quiet village, lived a man whose pockets were empty, but whose heart was full. He was known simply as the poor man, yet his wealth was measured not in coins, but in kindness. Every single day, without fail, he would sit by the village path, sharing the little food he had with weary travelers and hungry animals. He never asked for anything in return. His joy came from giving. One sweltering afternoon, a wealthy merchant, his face etched with worry, stormed into the village. He had lost a heavy bag of gold coins, and his eyes, filled with suspicion, landed on the poor man. "You!" he shouted, pointing a finger. "You must have seen it. You probably took it." The air grew thick with tension as villagers gathered, whispering amongst themselves. The poor man, instead of getting angry or defensive, simply looked at the merchant with a calm, gentle smile. "Sir," he said softly, "I have not seen your gold, nor have I taken it. But my heart goes out to you for your loss. I truly hope you find peace." The merchant scoffed, disbelief written all over his face. He called the man a liar and a thief, before storming away, leaving a cloud of dust and mistrust behind him. The days that followed were difficult. The merchant's accusations hung in the air, and some villagers began to look at the poor man differently. Yet, he didn't change. He continued his daily ritual of sharing, his spirit unbroken by the unfair judgment. He held on to his belief that truth, like the sun, will always find a way to shine through the clouds. Then, a few days later, a child playing by the riverbank stumbled upon something heavy and leathery, half buried in the mud. It was the merchant's lost bag of gold, right where it had slipped from his saddle as he'd stopped to water his horse. News traveled fast, and soon, the entire village knew the truth. A wave of shame washed over the wealthy merchant. He realized the terrible mistake he had made. He rushed back to the village, his pride replaced by humility. He found the poor man in his usual spot, sharing a piece of bread with a stray dog. The merchant bowed his head. "I am so sorry," he stammered. "I was wrong. I let my fear and greed blind me. Please, forgive me." The poor man helped the merchant to his feet, and smiled that same peaceful smile. "There is nothing to forgive," he said. "Wealth, like the river, can flow away and return. But trust, once it is broken, is like a shattered pot. It takes time and care to piece it back together." The merchant understood. He offered the man a handful of gold coins, but the man politely refused, saying, "Your apology is worth more than any gold." That evening, as the sun set, casting a golden glow over the village, something remarkable happened. An elder villager, who had witnessed the entire ordeal, approached the poor man. He was holding a beautiful, glistening golden bowl. "This has been in my family for generations," the elder said. "We give it only to the one with the purest heart. Your honesty has shown us what true wealth is." The poor man looked at the bowl, its surface reflecting the light of the stars beginning to appear. He hadn't sought a reward, but his unwavering kindness had returned to him in a way he could never have imagined. It was a perfect circle. The universe had balanced the scales. This story reminds us that every act of kindness, no matter how small, plants a seed. You might not see it bloom immediately, but trust that somewhere, somehow, it is growing into something beautiful. Good karma isn't about getting a reward. It's about becoming the kind of person who deserves one. What you give with a pure heart will always find its way back to you. If you believe in the power of goodness and the ripple effect of kindness, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Join us as we continue to explore stories that inspire and uplift the human spirit. Thank you for watching.